Yon's childhood. On the sea cliffs, she washed the blood from her face. Cold, salty, painful. She was 8 years old. The waves sprayed against her legs. The wind tangled her hair. But she simply knelt there, rinsing the red trail from her head with freezing water. She didn't cry. Somewhere deep inside her, it was too quiet for tears. She lifted her gaze toward the horizon, the same horizon her mother stared at for hours and hours. The same sea that returned nothing. No ship, no man, no hope. Only water, only salt, only silence. And in that silence, something broke inside her that had no name. That was when she made herself a promise. Never again. The cottage where she lived was almost as silent as the sea. The wooden beams above her bed were old, darkened by damp and time. Some already dangerously warped. Plaster peeled in large chunks, and through the cracks in the walls came cold air at night, howling and whistling, as if the house had its own pain and knew no other way to express it. The space was almost empty. A creaking bed, a small table, a rickety chair, a wardrobe that could no longer be fully closed, as if it too had grown tired of everything. Through the only window, the sea was visible. Yon hated it, not because the view was ugly. It was even impressive, in that raw, merciless way that only truly untamable things can be. But the sea had taken her mother. Slowly, imperceptibly, as if time had decided to be thorough about it. When they came to the settlement, Yeon was still an infant. They arrived suddenly, without warning, without relatives waiting for them, just a mother and child. The mother was young, too young for so much exhaustion behind her eyes, and unusually beautiful, gentle in her movements, quiet in her words. She carried the child pressed close against her, as if afraid that if she let go for even a moment, someone would take it away. The villagers began whispering immediately, because in small places, whispering comes before everything else. There was talk of a husband, a European. From the Balkans, wild lands, someone added, as though that explained everything. That he had been rough, that he had beaten her, that he had left without a word. Nobody knew the truth, but everyone had an opinion. And in places like this, an opinion is enough. At first, the mother was part of the community. She greeted people, she helped, she worked as much as she could, and a little more. But her gaze was always somewhere else, beyond the horizon, fixed on a point nobody else could see, as if she expected a ship to appear on the sea one day, as if someone would come for her. The ship never came, and hope, with nothing to feed it, slowly dried up. At first, the bottle appeared occasionally, then regularly, then indispensably. The mother grew increasingly absent, physically present, but somewhere deep inside, already long gone. She came home late. Sometimes she fell onto the bed, still dressed. Sometimes she didn't even take her shoes off. She didn't notice the small child. Yeon played quietly on the dirty floor, alone, often hungry, often cold. There were kind neighbors, those rare good people who exist in every place and who save lives without ever knowing they're doing it. When her mother died, Yeon was a schoolgirl. The death was not dramatic. No farewell, no last words. Only a silence that settled one morning and never lifted. The smell of alcohol slowly faded, and Yeon lived on, alone because she was already used to it. Only there was no longer anyone sitting on the cliff waiting. But the bitter years left deep marks. She was lonely, excluded, different in a way children sense instinctively, a way they can't articulate but know precisely how to punish with unerring cruelty. Her clothes were worn, her hair often unkempt, her gaze too grown up for her age,